Hello, I'm going to present my proposal, which is a proposal of wildlife volunteering in Sepilo, Sandakan. We are going to do this volunteering on 1st of January 2020, and this is our proposal by the Student of Youth and Political Semester 1, 2018 and 2019 and 2022. So this is an introduction. We are going to do some volunteering to wildlife animals, which is this is the first important thing is ethical, responsible, and also volunteer. We are going to do it for care, rescue, and also conversation. For the objective, I have listed 4 objectives here, which is the first is to experience working closely with a variety of amazing animals. Second is to learn about conservation efforts and the issues surrounding the wildlife trade. The third is to let the youth volunteer with trusted and responsible. And last is to give knowledge to the youth about do and don't to wildlife. So this is our plan, which is our tentative. We are going to depart from Sandakan Town to Sepilo from 7:30 a.m. and then having breakfast and also opening speech. And we are going to having briefing from Sepilo's committee and also quick ice breaking, participants group dividing, and then we are going to depart students to each section. So volunteering will start around 11:30 a.m. and we are going to have lunch on 2 p.m. and lastly around 3:30 we are going to having the closing speech, and then depart from Sepilo to Sandakan Town, and we assume to arrive at Sandakan Town at 4:30 p.m. So this is the budget. What we need is the entrance fee for Sepilo, which is 5 ringgit per person, transportation 23 ringgit per person, and also the petrol, which is 8 ringgit per person. So we are going to collect 36 ringgit per person, and the total budget is 251. Okay, that's all.
Help to promote the biodiversity of the orangutans rehabilitation center along with its ecotourism. Volunteers obtain the opportunity for an immersion for diversity of experience and hands-on animal care and rehabilitation experience during the event. Build a positive bond and connection with people surrounded during the activity. Restrict the antisocial behavior of youth and shrink the risk of depression. Help to develop a set of valuable practical skills that are useful in green promoter, especially veterinary zoology and ecotourism industry. The roles and responsibilities of each volunteer in this process are not clear enough. Participating volunteers cannot be pro-target or continuously trained. Impossible to supervise all assigned volunteers. Most participants are fresh and inexperienced in volunteering for wildlife. Improve employability of volunteers. Great opportunity to identify and discover youth hidden talents. Encourage and foster young people's social and civic responsibility. Volunteers made a bold to create a distinction by carrying their own unique experience and talents into the volunteering process. Improved brainstorming efficiency. Under predictable weather conditions that possible to bungle the volunteer schedule. Unexpected accidents occurred due to the wildlife assault in the remote area. Less response from youth to commit the job to volunteer. The hidden expenses during the volunteering event might affect the interest of a youth to support volunteers.
Good evening, my name is Ahmad Isra. My number matric is BB17110654. Today I want to present the second program proposal that we have completed. That is the Yard Power. In the introduction, the Yard generation of today has both good qualities and some deficiency in them. This generation also has a series of understandings and emotion that the previous generation. They also have some corrupt thought and negative ethnic trait which must be removed from their character. It is not possible to remove these traits from them without keeping in mind and respecting the good qualities that the Yard possess, meaning of their understandings, emotion and their other noble traits and qualities. Those we must show respect to them in this regards. In Malaysia, the roughly 28% of Malaysia population, over a quarter, are considered young people between 15 and 30 years old. In this proposal that we doing is refer to the power of Yard program that we decide to going as develop the Yard generation and also as our group task in Yard political and economic. The program is held in Dewan Kuliah Pusat 1 in Universiti Malaysia Sabah among 20 to 27 age of participants. The objective of this program is divided to three: vision, mission and general objective. The vision is to see a healthy, gender balanced, prosperous and productive society that lives in a conducive environment. The mission is to provide the Yard that has the good skills and knowledge and also can give their skill and knowledge to another or to the nations. The general objective for this program is to increase Yard leadership and to increase their spirit to develop in future. The date this program is 18 February 2020 and the time is held in 8 morning. This program venue at Dewan Kuliah Pusat 1 in Universiti Malaysia Sabah, and the organized is by student of Yard and political and participant and open to all Yard in Sabah. In the tentative of program, we can see that in 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. is the arrival of participant and also a breakfast to all participants. And to 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. is introductory season, and to 11 morning to the 12:30 p.m. speech about the importance of Yard generation, and in 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. is lunch to all participants. 2:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. speech about skill and knowledge development among Yard generations. However, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. is photography season, and the end of the program, the Yard Power program. In the third planning of this program is a budget part. In the budget part, have a revenue and expenses. In revenue part, the fee of the Yard Power program is 12 ringgit each person, and number of participants is 70 people, and the total fee collected is 840 ringgit. In the expenses, the food fee is 7 ringgit each person, and the 70 people participant, so the total is 490 ringgit. And however, to the service charge to the speaker is 350 ringgit. So all total of expenses is 840 ringgit. And the next part is authorization. Yacht is the important to the nation economy and in political because the yacht generation is one of the leadership in the future, and we hope that all yacht generation in this era is become more confident to eager to move forward and get to increase their.
Hi, I'm Min Junjie. I'm today going to present about the SWOT analysis of the Youth Power Program proposal. First is strength of the Youth Power Program proposal. It is handled by an experienced and motivated term, which increases the success rate of the event. And the member is small, expect the registration and the payment process to go smoothly. Last is the audience can get or at least learn something useful. Next is weakness. The higher speak controls the speech content and might possibly not align with the event goals. And insufficient budget to organize the event, and it could be failure in lack of financial support. The last is involving copyright issues may not be announced. And the opportunity is learn about potential attendees and connect with speakers. And the event could be another direct or indirect marketing to increases the popularity of the speaker himself or herself. The threat is since the theme of the event is not considered. An niche topic which indicates the event could face vigorous competition. Actually, there are always similar events happening within UMS campus area. And the infrastructure and equipment in the event, however, partially or fully damaged.
Greetings to Dr. Jennings. My name is Donnelly Freddie J. Logiki, number matrix BB17161023. In this video, I'm going to present about the program that we have proposed, and that is entrepreneurship cultivation. As for the summary of this program, our group desired to include agricultural, tourism, and fisheries sectors into the entrepreneurship programs, where all the sectors mentioned are able to be spotted effortlessly in every district of Sabah. Besides that, youth entrepreneurship provides the perfect arena to experiment with career path, business ideas, and self-identities. The objective of this program is to minimize the wealth gap and eliminate the income inequalities between urban and rural population, essentially the youth. We also want to improve the employment opportunities, stimulate economy, and even advocate the urban youth in creation and growth of new venture in other sectors. Besides that, embolden and inducing more youth for self-employment to provide more job opportunities from the business established. This program will be held on 14 March 2020 from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Lecture Hall 1, University Malaysia, Sabah. This program is organized by the Student of Youth and Political economy subject, and it's open to all youth in Sabah. As for the tentative of this program, on 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., we will be expecting the arrival of the participant, and then on 9:30 to 10 a.m., there will be opening ceremony and speeches. After that, the participant will having their first talk, and that is entrepreneurship cultivation on 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. The participant will having the lunch on 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. On their second talk, and that is opportunities and business plan on 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Participants will having their tea break on 2:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. And then they will having their business matching and pocket talk on 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. After that, the participants will having their Q&A sessions on 4 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. The program will be ending with photography session on 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Next, we proceed with the budget plan. As for the revenue of this program will be the program fee, and that is 10 ringgit per person. So we estimate there is 100 participants, and then the total will be 1,000 ringgit. As for the expenses, first item will be the food catering. The food catering will cost 8 ringgit per person, and the total will be 800. Next is the beverage. The cost of this beverage is 19 ringgit per pax. The quantity is 5 blocks, so the total is 95 ringgit. And next will be the plaque gift for the speaker. It will cost 30 ringgit for one plaque, and the total will be 30 ringgit. So the total expenses is 925 ringgit. As for the conclusion, youth who want to become entrepreneurship rarely receive information on pursuing it as a career option. We believe that with implementations of this program, entrepreneurship cultivations offers a solution. We also can help people, especially youth, to be responsible and enterprising individuals who become entrepreneur or entrepreneurial thinkers by immersing them in real life learning experience where they can take risks, manage the result, and learn from the outcomes.
I will tell you about entrepreneurship cultivations, SWOT analysis. The event could offer the attendees an opportunity to contact with some exceptional lecturers who are authorities in certain industry which they are definitely attractive essence of the whole event and the community for the target. Final year students, especially those from UMS, could take this opportunity to gain insight on different industries, which either seeking to job employment within the planted circles or start an undertaking. As most of the committees of the event are lacking even organizing experience with making up an experienced event team and possibly led to a larger staff turnover in the event team. It requires the attendees to stand out and also ambiguity are strategies for interested attendees. The event have naturally gained the support from local authorities and the management level for the university. Thus, it's easy to allocate resources that are needed to the event. Not limited to the attendees, the organizer could also take this chance to build a network with professional organizations or corporations, which the connections could be useful for the upcoming event or corporation. Strong competition as there are several similar events held in the campus, which still there was never used to justify for about the event, but it could attendees to final outcome of the event. Unprepared infrastructure with the sounding system or projection system are malfunctioning or the lighting system is unavailable when the time of the event is to be ready.